Kumberahilah, Rengkia Kingiu Dapata, Merahilah. Yahaya unaishi wapi? Na ni jina lako halisi nani? Hi. Oh my goodness. Day 6. This is the 6th day. I'm feeling better. I look better. I look more brighter than I was. I still have a headache. Probably take a painkiller. Oh God. Ooh. Hi Brayden. How's your day going? I'm just here home chilling. I'm here. I had surgery on Thursday. I'm still in a cast. Yeah, I'm feeling better today. Honestly, it's getting. If you've seen my last 3 videos, I had ups and downs, you know. But today I look better. I'm feeling much better. I'm excited. On Friday, I'll be able to breathe out of my 2 noses because I was not able to breathe out of my left nose. That's why I had surgery. Yeah, but soon I'll be able to breathe out of my nose, my left nostril as well. Hi, Kushi. Kushi, how are you? How's India? What did you cook? Indians have the best food there is on the planet, so we might as well ask you what you're having for food. Slapshot, I'm fine. Slapshot 34, what a name. You hear my channel, hit the like button. Even if you don't like the channel, just hit the like button. Double tap on your screen. Oh wow, you got a beer be a butter chicken with naan. I'm jealous. I wish I had that. I wish I had that. Damn. Lord of mercy. I'm making some tea. Let me go grab it. I'm just making some ginger tea. I'll put some lemon. I have hibiscus tea. It's hibiscus with rosemary. Oops. I don't know. This is kind of weird. I have hibiscus. My phone fail. Jesus. Oh my gosh. I'm not able to keep up with this evil podcast stick that keeps falling. It keeps falling and I cannot keep up with it because I'm already injured. I'm calling it evil. This evil podcast stick that wants to ruin my life. I can't believe it. My camera is falling. Yahayo Naishiwapi. Kwalijina Kwalisinani. Yahayai. Maskani Yakukidondoni. I have to get a lemon. I always get lemons because of vitamin C. You always want vitamin C. Kushi says, I know I'd love it. I'd love naan with beer chicken, with butter. That's kind of, I think that would be the world's favorite dish right there. There's bread, there's chicken, there's butter. There's bread, there's chicken, there's butter. That sounds like a party. Party people. People know how to have good food and good fun. I'm always surprised. You know? Imagine who came up with that recipe. Jeez. They need to win an award or something. Let me take a painkiller. Just because I can feel a little bit of headache coming my way. And I don't want it to be like too much. You know? I always say that, you know. I don't know where I got that. Ta-da-da-ta-ta. Is any Kushi, are you dating? What's your love life looking like? I bet most people here are single. Because people who have a life doing the life. People who are married have the life. I'm on a dating site. Nothing looks interesting at all. Vietnam, I had a rhinoplasty because I could not breathe from one side of my nose. Um, and so they had to help me um, like do help my one side. So this side of my nose, yeah, thanks. This side of my nose was collapsing. I could not breathe from it, and I was getting headaches. So I hope they fixed it. I hope it doesn't go back to being collapsed. Yeah. So most of the times, what you have to stay like this with your head up. Yeah, I'll take care. I'm feeling better. I had the surgery on Thursday, so it's almost been 1 week. They'll remove some of this on Friday. They'll probably have me still put on this thing on top, but they'll remove the pipes that are inside, keeping my nose open on Friday. Yeah. So after Friday, I should be able to breathe, put on some makeup, feel like myself again. Yeah, it's a journey though. It's a journey. That's why I'm here helping you see my journey through life, my online friends. I'm on a dating site. I have this guy here. He says, hello, I'm semi-retired, never married, no kids, honestly looking for a good connection with someone to explore soccer and to see where it goes, not looking for anything too serious too soon. Into beach time and hiking in, in free time. Then he says he's 6'2", he's active, he's Leo, rarely drinks, he doesn't smoke, he's a man, he doesn't do cannabis, he doesn't have kids, he's spiritual. So for me, the red flag here is spiritual because he says he's not a Christian. I'm a Christian woman. And I always find that people who say they are spiritual, they yeah, they are, if they're not Christians, they are open to things like just having casual sex, not getting committed into a relationship, like all those spiritual people who end up causing trauma to other people just because they say they are spiritual, but they do other things. You know, they want casual sex. They don't see it as if it's just as bad as drinking or smoking. Casual sex is really terrible for human connection. So I think that's a red flag for me. And he's saying he's not looking for anything too serious too soon, which is okay. But I would hope that, you know, that does not, you know, like no serious, not nothing serious. That means no kissing, no touching, you know, no sex. I'd be happy with that kind of a relationship. Okay, we're just going to be friends and explore different places. That's fine. But you know, nothing, you know, I wouldn't date him, to be honest. um I just don't see, I don't see anything happening here. Let me see this other guy. His name is Emmanuel. He lives in San Diego. 60. He's 6'0". Active Aquarius undergraduate. He's a Christian. I like that he's a Christian. He doesn't do cannabis. He doesn't smoke. And he's a man. I don't know if he drinks, but his interests are making videos. I like making videos. He does track. He reads history. Oh, this man likes adventure and R&B. I kind of like that. I see here he's drinking something. I'm not sure whether it's alcohol. Uh, he's a nice, beautiful black man. Um, he seems like a nice guy. I'll probably go out on a date with this guy. He doesn't seem like he'd waste my time. So him, I'll ask. I'll answer him. Um, so let's see another guy here who liked my profile. He's Dean. He's 50 years old. Substance abuse counselor. He's 100% looking for long-term relationships. You can count on him not being flaky if you begin communicating on the app. He says he had a pretty rough life, but you wouldn't guess being around me if you are honestly looking for a relationship. I hope you'll give me a shot. Meeting people is here is hard. It is hard to find people. He doesn't have kids. He's agnostic. I don't like people who are not Christian believers, but I would rather somebody who is agnostic over a Christian who doesn't really believe in God. He's moderate. He's saying he's sober. He's a Pisces. He has an undergraduate degree. And then he's looking for a long-term relationship. Humor, curiosity, loyalty. I don't know why people say they love deep chats. And usually most people cannot keep up. And then art, cafe hopping, comedy, and reading books. I always like somebody who reads books because a lot of dumb people don't read books. I don't know how they plan to open up their mind. Uh, he says he would like to bring back, if there was a trend he could bring back, he says it would be telephone calls instead of texting. Uh, he likes quoting Family Guy and South Park a lot. I don't even watch those. Take me, to me, self-care is, for him, self-care is completely unplugging from stressors and enjoying himself. Kids, photo of him smiling. He lives in Long Beach. He's asked what a perfect weekend looks like. Seems like a pretty decent guy to me. Um, this would be a guy that I would get to know, you know, has a good smile, seems calm. I'd probably want to know more about him. Let me see who else is on my dating profile. Who else? Let's look at this guy. His name is Ryan. He's in special education recruiting management. Hey, I'm a recruiter. So one of the persons asked me what kind of videos I create. I'm creating mental health videos. Okay, let me see who else liked my profile. Okay, this guy named Steven, he's a psychologist at Self. He says, I'm here to meet an incredible person, not just an attractive on the outside, but someone I admire and cherish, and whose happiness is precious to me. I'm a sapio. These are people who are attracted to people who are intelligent, which I'm actually attracted to people who have intelligence. And he says in that I arrive most when intellectually engaged. let's defy the scripts and dare to be ourselves. He's looking for long-term relationships. His interests are writing, yoga, karaoke. I like karaoke, museums, and galleries. I kind of like them when I go there. Um, Graduate degree, that's nice. I have a graduate degree. He rarely drinks. He's a man, Scorpio, active. He doesn't smoke weed. That's nice. He has a dog. He's happiest when he's on a highway north toward Big Sur and beyond. He loves nature. His love language is words of affirmation. I like it when a guy knows his love language because most men don't even think about their love language. And then philosophical discussions, and then what's something I wouldn't know from your profile. Seems like a decent guy. I mean, I have a lot of things that I want from a guy, like at least have your own home because you want to have a family and they can't just live outside. Uh, you know, uh, ta-da-da-ta-ta. I usually like profiles. Like when I got a dating profile, I'll just swipe right. Like swipe right. You don't have to care who. I don't read profiles. If somebody likes my profile, then I'll read their profile. Otherwise, I just swipe right, and then if I don't like them, then I'll unswipe. I'll just kind of like not talk to them. They get flattered to think, oh, she liked my profile. No, I just swiped right. Hi, Pamela. Today I'm just hanging out. I'm just looking at my dating profile to see what's out there. You never want to be on a dating site. It's the most terrible way to meet people. Most people when they are my age, they don't take care of themselves, so they don't look good at all. Goodness. Most people my age don't look good at all. You don't want to date them. They don't take care of their bodies. Seriously. Oh, they've given up on life and achieving any kind of financial goals. They're just there waiting to die. Your sister won't shut up. You have one of the most annoying sisters. How do you survive? I swear, when I see this kind of Nigerian cooking, I almost get hungry instantly. They seem to have like the best soups and food on the internet. I'm here hungry. Man, what are you cooking today? I know. Why does your sister always come to be in your business? Like she annoying. Can you lock the door and not allow her to come in? Or tell your parents you need privacy from your sister. She's annoying. Oh, look at that Nigerian food. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 the way he's eating it. Ooh wee. Ah. It looks so good. Ask me, what question do you have? Ask me what you think. Ask me any question. So I had surgery on my nose. So this is what happened. I could not breathe on this side of my nose. It was blocked. So I had surgery on Thursday, and right now I'm waiting for it to heal because they have, when they do surgery, they have to make sure everything stays in place. So this is just to help me, like, everything to heal in place. And I have like two pipes in my nose, but you can't see them, and they're going to remove them on Friday. So that's what's happening. But most of it has healed. I know it looks scary, but it looks more scary than it is. But you can see from my eyes. Like, do my eyes look like, okay, I'm not looking like I have makeup and stuff, but you can tell that I'm not looking that bad. It could be worse, but it's I did this on Thursday, so it's been almost a week. Yeah, it's almost been a week, so I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty good for a week. Yeah. God have mercy. I have bags under my eyes. You're joking with me. I'm not, I don't have bugs. I mean, I haven't been sleeping that well. But I don't want to have bugs under my eyes. Ooh, I don't want to look old. You see them. Oh my God. Stop seeing them. Stop seeing bugs under my eyes. What am I gonna do with you? You can tell I'm not old. Good. See, now you see correctly. And that's how you see. You can see I'm not old. Okay, there's this one handsome guy right here. Okay, he's looking for fun, casual dates, long-term relationships, empathy, leadership, optimism. He looks good. He looks like he likes environmentalism, human rights. Uh, he does hiking. Okay, I kind of like Emmanuel. So there's this guy. He seems like a pretty decent guy. His name is Emmanuel. I might go on a date with him. He seems like a fun person, good personality. He has a beautiful smile. He's a big guy, big black guy. I might go on a date with him. What makes them annoying? I don't know how you survive there. Why are they so annoying? Do they talk a lot? Some females talk a lot. What do they do that make you so annoyed? That make you feel so annoyed? Okay, this guy named Dimitri, like my profile, he doesn't have kids, he's graduate degree. He likes to, I'm big into physical books, okay. And he has a sense of humor. He's Persian. Okay, kind of like him. You have to go to bed, honey. What time is it? Where are you? Are you in Europe? You know, I'm in California. It's only 9. It's only it's only 12, 1 p.m. here. I need to take my medicine, my antibiotics, because I have to finish these antibiotics. And I have 5 more. I'll take one at night. Ooh. Ah. Just make sure you hit the like button, and good night. Have a wonderful sleep. I hope you dream of something better than your annoying mom and sister. buddy. Yes. Um, Nice to see you. Thanks for hitting the like button. I know. Did I tell you? You probably haven't seen me since Thursday. I had surgery on Thursday, and I wasn't able to breathe from the left side of my nose because it had collapsed. And so they had surgery to make sure that they correct my deviated septum. So that was Thursday, but I have been online to show you guys my healing journey. So Thursday, today is what, the the sixth day. Look at how good I look. My eyes are lit. If you see my previous videos, there's some days I wasn't able to go online. Yeah, I got the surgery. I'm hoping it works. One of my friends was telling me that if this works, he will also get the same surgery because he also has a deviated septum, and it's so annoying when you breathe in but the air doesn't go into your brain. You don't feel it like it's going through everywhere. But I'm here making it, almost done. I can't wait. I'll have a better quality of life. I cannot wait. It'll be so much better. So much better. Vroom, vroom. Oh my goodness, you couldn't breathe for 7 years. That must have been terrible. Where was that? I just want to make sure I never go there for my own sake. I am so happy. I'm just hoping. So they'll take that. I have tubes. I have two tubes on my noses right now. They'll take those tubes on Friday. And I'm just hoping that even when they take the tubes, my nose will not cave in, that it will stay. It will stay. you know, they were asking me, oh, do you need like any kind of like shape for my nose? I was like, if you have to choose between a good looking nose and for me to breathe, I just want to breathe. I made it clear. You know, I don't care. I don't care how my nose looks. I just want it to do the job that it's meant to do. Breathe. Canberra, capital of Australia. Oh wow, I didn't even know. I thought Sydney was the capital. Yeah, there are things that you never want to be vain with, like breathing, for God's sake. You know? So, okay, so I'm looking at the people that are on my dating profile, but I don't want to show them completely. So, anyway, there's this guy. He says he's in a committed E&M relationship. What is an E&M relationship? And he's looking to explore new physical connection rooted in respect and safety. He's high school. He has education high school level. He doesn't have kids. He is spiritual. I never like when people say they are spiritual. I want to hear you're a Christian. He's liberal. He's spiritual and liberal, which is for me like a red flag at all. I would not, like those tells me this is a complete red flag, right? And then he is sober. He doesn't drink. He's a man. He says he takes weed frequently. He's a frequent marijuana user, and he's not sure whether he wants kids. He is looking for intimacy without commitment. Guys, I'm not even joking. You see, right here, it says intimacy without commitment. He's looking for intimacy without commitment. He says, yeah. And to be honest, he's not that good looking. Okay. He's looking for empathy, openness, and emotional intelligence. He's definitely looking for a woman to drain. Okay. He loves Brad Lover's R&B music. I don't even know what that is. This is way better than it's better to be single. Okay. And then he loves bowling therapy museums. Okay. I'm not gonna show his face, but look, he's not that good looking. That man is not that good looking. And then he's happy when he's supporting family members and friends. Um, to me, self-care is anything with water and peace and quiet, giving time and thoughts. Yeah, just this kind of a guy. So where was that profile? That is that kind of a person I would not date at all. Nobody's like, I'd rather be gay. I'd rather be gay. Okay. Okay, look at this guy. Okay. This is the guy. I try not to show all their faces. Okay, he just landed in Munich. He's looking for someone who's down for adventure, good drinks, and maybe a little trouble. Bonus points if you can outflirt me. out there in the dating world, right? And then he's 5'10". He drinks. He's a man open to kids. He doesn't have kids. He wants fun, casual dates, intimacy without commitment, and he wants playfulness, openness, and kindness. He likes gardening, wine, and he's a foodie. Okay, that's him with a big bottle of wine. He's into feminism, environmentalism, neurodiversity, and has a few photos of himself in a wine cellar. And I'm going to hit the black button, which is an X. No, it's so hard to date because men out there, they want cheap sex from just anybody, and I think that's what dating apps have made them to believe. Okay, there's this guy. There he is. He's 5'9". He drinks. He doesn't smoke. He's open to kids. He's agnostic. He's liberal. And he's looking for a long-term relationship, fun, casual dates, confidence, empathy, and curiosity. He likes writing, concerts, gardening, foodie, and cats. That's him with his doggy right there. His causes and communities, voter rights, reproductive rights, LGBTQ. Those looks good. He seems like he has a job. I don't have a big problem with his profile. He's agnostic though. And he drinks. And I like Christians, people who don't drink. But everything else would have been good for me. So for him, what do you mean you've met? Hi, Eric. Eric, hello, love to see you. So it's a no. It's a no because just that he's he drinks and I don't, and I don't want to have to go through the whole thing of drinking. Oh, so you met people you dated from work only. Wow. That's a nice place to meet people. So let's look at this other one. This guy liked my profile. I don't know whether I like him or not. His name is Roger. He says he's starting over, zero expectation. I'm big and tall. I enjoy working with my hands, family time, good music, and food with great company, active lifestyle, anything outdoors, always up for a good time. Points if you are a sports and country loving fan. He has kids. I am not down to any man with kids right now. So that's a no for me. He just the fact that he has kids. He says Other things that are standing out that obviously I wouldn't like, he's like ethical non-monogamy. He would not want to be in a monogamous relationship. He says he is open to kids and kindness and gratitude. You know, I just feel like life is expensive right now, and most people cannot afford to have two families. I'm like, I don't know if I can afford to have another person's kid right now. You know, just say, just say the same way men are like, they don't want single parents. I'm like, if somebody was open to single parents, maybe I'd also be open. But yeah, it's just cheaper to be single. For him, for me, I wouldn't date this guy. He I wouldn't date him because he wants ethical non-monogamy. Ethical non-monogamy, and this man has kids and he is open to other kids. I don't know about you, but that says messy. That says he's a messy guy. So Roger, you're out. This is terrible. Okay, this is a bio of this guy named Shane. Okay. I live for each day and love people and nature, free-spirited mindset and a naturalist. That's good. He's 5'10". Sometimes he works out. That's okay. He's a Pisces man. He doesn't have kids. Nobody's already like tattoos. No. I, I wasn't so, I don't know. Tattoos are not a big red flag to me, but nobody's like, hell no, no tattoos. He loves beaches, going to the beach. He loves meditation. He likes pizza, positivity, mindfulness. This is what I don't like. He is smoking. I'm not into smoking. That alone is enough for me to tell him to look for his somebody else. We cannot do that. Yeah, just he's a smoker. Like, yeah, his new age spirituality, where I don't know what their agenda is, but they all seem confused, like you have to take care of your body. Let's look at Carlos. Carlos liked my profile. Carlos is 40. He looks handsome and he doesn't have kids. He's a graduate. I like a well-educated man. He's 6'0". He's sober. He's a Gemini and he's active. He doesn't smoke. Okay, so far so good. He's looking for a long-term relationship, fun, casual dates, confidence, kindness, loyalty. I'm in my 30s, so somebody 40 is still fine. But he looks old though. Okay, this photo for me is a no-go zone. This does not look like a 40-year-old. He looks older. I would not date him. He just looks older. He's not 40. He's lying about his age. This is not a 40-year-old man. That man looks something like 60. I'm out. You see why online dating is a nightmare. I know I look, no offense, I look like I'm in my 20s. Yes, I take good care of myself completely. I look at people and how they age they look. I look, I look so young. I look way younger. Like I don't look. Online dating is a mess. And people don't take care of themselves. Like that's what I'm coming to realize. Like as people age, they don't, like I don't eat crap. They don't take care of themselves. Okay, this guy, I already need to unmatch him. We have nothing in common. Okay, let me see who else liked my profile. Okay, a Christian. Okay, so we have Antonio here. Nice looking guy. He's in law school. He's a paralegal. He's new to this app. He's a law student looking to find someone who is adventurous, funny, who can keep him to his toes. I know. Online looks like scrapes at the bottom of the cheap packet. Oh, goodness. He said, I enjoy outdoors. I hope to find someone who can match my energy. Let's chat and see if there's chemistry, no expectations. He's 5'5", active Virgo. He has no kids. He's a Christian. He's a conservative. He wants intimacy without commitment. That is a red flag. He's out of the game. How do people want intimacy without commitment? I just don't get it. I try to wrap my head around that idea of intimacy without commitment, and I just can't. Like, what is that? What the hell is that? There is no. Exactly. How is he a Christian? How do you say you're a Christian but you don't understand the Christian mindset? Like, what are we missing here? And that's what I feel like. I'd rather somebody who is agnostic, who is not lying to me that they are Christian, and then somebody who's saying he's Christian, and then they don't even know what it is and what it means. As a Christian, there's a life you leave behind to live another life, you know, to live a pure life. How do they not get that? I just, I just cannot. Like, this is why there are so many broken homes, because people call themselves Christians when in fact they are not Christians. Like, okay, then we have Bernardo here. I already see the chain and I don't like the chain. you know, the whole the whole chain, I don't like it. He says he's 6'3", he sometimes drinks. The chain is a red flag. He's looking for fun casual dates. He didn't put long-term relationship, emotional intelligence, and then humor and loyalty. I don't know how fun casual dates, uh, just, and then he's baby bodybuilding, karaoke, and boxing psychology. I don't like people who do boxing, just because they get hit in the head a lot. I'm like, you know, uh, so these are his friends, and they all look kind of weird. Um, they are wearing chains and whatever. Um, he's there smoking again on his dating profile. Like, I'm looking for a smoker. I like people. He looks like a thug. And I'm like, you think I'm into thugs like this? I'm not into any of this. Okay? You know, this is one decent photos he has with some women here. Anything about this guy tells me he's a loser. I'm out. Done. Done. He's dead to me. He's dead to me. I feel like I'm just at this time wasting my time swiping through losers. This is what you call online dating. This is Bumble. Just if you want to see what's out there on Bumble. Now we have Antonio. Okay, we got Antonio here. He's looking for the right woman to build an empire together. You know, if you want to ask Shy every time a man says that he wants to build an empire with you, Shy is like, oh, I don't want to build no empire. I want to build empire. He walks out sometimes. He's 6'0". He's a man. He wants kids. He doesn't have kids. He's a conservative Christian. What does he do for a living? He's self-employed. And he graduated from UCR in 2006. I don't know what that is. He's looking for long-term relationship, marriage, ambition, confidence, and empathy. Okay. His interests are concerts, exploring new cities, and wine. Imagine getting married to a man who likes wine and exploring new cities and concerts. Playa. Antonio, you won't make it. I don't know why he thought going to take a bathroom photo would be the ultimate date me. I'm here in the bathroom taking a selfie. This is the best place I could find. This, you know, you could go to the park near the beach by the ocean. No, just the bathroom is. And then he sends another photo that looks like a serial killer. No smiling. I don't know. He's missing teeth. You know, you could be missing some teeth. That's why some people don't laugh. Like, look at that photo. Like, you're on a dating profile looking like you want to punch somebody. You know, no personality, no thanks. Bye. Losers. I'll never, if I don't get married and I don't have kids, I just want you to all know it wasn't my fault. It's just that the people who showed interest just, it's just, I just couldn't. For the life of me, I couldn't. Okay, this is Nathan. He's 45. He's a painter, musician in search of a muse girlfriend, LOL. He's 6'0", he's active, he's a Pisces, he's a man. He's looking for long-term relationships. He's looking for, his interests are yoga, mindfulness, deep chat, sleeping well, and nutrition. Okay. He looks like he's in good shape right there. What's the red flag? I didn't even catch a red flag yet. He seems like he takes good care of himself. He wants a long-term relationship. He works as a painter. Like, he looks to me like a man. He's into drums and he's kind of good looking. You know, I just don't have enough about him. You know, I don't know much about him to say. Too good to be true. Actually, I'll give this one a chance. He has a dog. Okay. That one, I'll give him a chance. I'll show interest back. He doesn't seem to have extreme red flags, you know? Like, okay, this is Rick. He's 46. He's looking for something real or a good connection with someone who can be a great start. Family is important and trust. He has kids. I'm out. Okay. He wants a long-term relationship. Uh, um, I don't like this photo of him. This looks like, like whatever. I'm done. He looks boring and he has kids and I can't afford my living situation, and having a guy that brings on his kids, it would mean like, will there even be food for us? By the time you give enough money to your baby mama and then your kid, it's kind of like, obviously your baby mama, your kid, then me. I'm kind of just coming in as, number three, if number three at all. If there are 10 kids, then, I'll be number 11. You know. Then there's Bryant. Bryant is 44. He's worked in the US Army. Thanks for the service. And he was deployed to South Korea. Nobody is already like red flag. He's moving to Texas in September. I mean, I'm here in California. He's looking for loyal marriage partner, life's adventure. Graduate degree, he has kids. I'm out. He likes basketball, football, sci-fi, museums and galleries, and sleeping well. I really like that. He has a good smile. He's not a serial killer. He has a smile. Yeah, only thing here is that he has kids. And if you have kids and I don't have kids, I don't want to become number 10 in your life. But he seems well educated, disciplined. He's worked in the army. He's probably got discipline. He's either, okay, working in the army, you are either two things. You either very messed up and you have PTSD, and or you have discipline and you're a go-getter. So you can either come out two things, PTSD, whatever. So I'll just assume he has PTSD and he has kids and I'm out. We can assume he has PTSD. It's a 50. It's a 50-50 split. Vincent wants to say he's 40, but that looks like a 60-year-old man. He's a water distribution operator. I work for water department and I like watching hockey and going to concerts. I like punk rock and heavy metal. The fact that you like, nobody's like, this guy is 61. The fact that he likes punk and heavy metal, I would not live in a house that has heavy metal. I don't care. He doesn't have kids. He doesn't smoke. He never does weed. He drinks sometimes, which is just as bad as drinking every day. And then he wants long-term relationships. equals devil worshiper. The reddest of red flags. He likes heavy metal. He could be a devil worshiper. We don't, and he probably smells. If I have to wash up a guy who come home like this every day, I don't know. I better keep up his hygiene. Okay, I mean, I like a guy who works. Anyway, that's not a big deal. He seems like he cleans up real good. Seems like he cleans up real good. Okay, that's a good thing. So he works. I like that he works. He goes out to concerts. He enjoys his life. You see, he travels, but he's just not 40. He lied about his age. And so you lied about your age. So I go out on a date with you and you're like, oh, sorry, you can date me. I'm a liar. I lie about things, important things. Yeah, this is a dog costume. He took a photo with somebody wearing a dog costume. To each his own. Uh, I like that he's working. He likes, he has his own interests. He seems like a nice guy, to be honest. For if I was a woman his age, I'd probably date him. But you see, I look 20 and I'll be looking like I'm with like a man as old as the railway now. Okay, we got this guy. His name is Philmon. He's 44. He's a founder at boutique company I own. He owns his own. He's from UC Berkeley. He's a finance entrepreneur, lover of ideas, and active learner like that. He doesn't have kids. He rarely drinks. He doesn't smoke. He's not sure about kids. He's apolitical. See, I don't like people who are on the fence, like apolitical people. Like in the United States, we have two major parties. You can't be apolitical. You're either a Democrat or you vote Republican. There are only two parties that work. Everything else is just confusion. It's like you can't say, I don't know whether to side with God or the devil. I'm right there in the middle. There is no such thing as siding in the middle. Like, you can be in the middle. Jeez. I don't like apolitical people. Maybe he's doing this to just appeal to women, but for me that sounds weak. I vote Democrat because I value human rights and freedoms, and and I don't like the Republican Party because they're kind of just selfish and mean, and their policies are not geared towards making America great. They're just policies made to make America white. I disagree with that because I feel like America should be for everybody, black, white, people of mixed colors. It should be for everybody. I don't like that. He wants fun casual dates, long-term relationships. He's into philosophy, exploring new cities, ambition, and nutrition. A partnership where 1+1, what I really like to find is a partnership where 1+1 equals 3. How is that 1+1 equals 3? I want to know his math. Why is 1+1 not equals 10 or 6? How did he come up with 3? So simple pleasures are walks, theaters, painting, golf, writing, poetry, meditative practices. He's in Phoenix though, and he lives in Las Vegas. Okay, this guy seems like a nice guy. Only a few things that I don't like. that he's agnostic and he's apolitical, but he seems like maybe somebody you can give a chance. But he's also lives far, and so I cannot deal with that. He's out of the game. Next, you see what we deal with. You see what is in the dating market. Man, I just feel like it's just that needle in a haystack. Looking, looking at all people who liked my profile, and most of them everybody's like, get out. 1 plus 1 equals 3. Yeah, he wrote 1 plus 1 equals 3. That's enough dating drama for a day. Anyway, I'll go edit my mental health classes. I want to start selling my classes online for mental health after I'm done with this. So it's a lot of editing. The last few classes. Yeah, I rest and then go edit a little bit. But anyways, it was nice hanging out. Let me just go rest a little bit. It was fun going through my dating life. You guys know everything about me. My dating life, my health life. Okay, well, we'll chat later. Let's connect later. I love you. Take care. Have a good one.